Hi everyone, how you going? I have this tiny little rock, a pebble. Now I've gessoed at the bottom twice. As you can see, the paint made a little bit of took a little bit from the cardboard off, and the top I painted 3 times with gesso. But what I'm also going to do right now is to give it a titanium white colour on the top, just to give it a more flatter appearance. And I'm going to do that, give it a very white appearance. Just to go over the gesso. Now I don't know how this is going to turn out. I've been following along with everyone doing this rock or pebble paintings, and I follow along with Giselle Grenier from artplace.com, and she's very good. She's inspiring, so that's why I watch her. And she's done heaps of little rocks and pebbles, and I thought that I would do one too. I'm just going to dry that. There we go. Now I thought that I would put these beautiful little birds on it. I did show you in another video too that I had already done. I was thinking about some clouds. I'm not sure. I just have to get something. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, I've just got these stamped images. This one I stamped. It's a cloud, a spooky cloud, and I've got the birds, of course. I've already cut out one cloud there. I'm going to see if I can put it on the rock. Now I'm going to use some blue for the bottom. This is a new one, so I'm going to take the lid off. This lid, it's a pretty blue. So I'll leave it there. We only need a little bit. Now, let me see if I can paint. I'll just get my pencil first and I'll draw the bottom, see if I can do some sea. Let me see. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's start with a brush. This one will do, the one I had the white on. I'll just dry it a little bit. Right, there we go. Let's apply the blue. You know what? I've done it around the wrong way. This is the sky. So let's use this blue for the sky. We all make mistakes. Carry on. Right. It's not too bad. And I'm going to use this for the sea. This is another new paint that I've got. Just got to see how I can open it. Oh, there we go. I took this top off, except the plastic didn't come with it. There we go. Right, now this is a sea sort of colour here, and I should have drew, and I will now, a faint line like that. Let's see how we go. Oh, it's a lovely colour, isn't it? Beautiful and vibrant. Like that. Maybe we can come up a tiny bit more. Like that. Right, I'm going to give it a lot more colour down the bottom here. Darken it up. There we go. Now I'm going to get some white. Just bear with me for a moment. Is this it? Let me see. Acrylic. Yep, this is it. A titanium white. And I will use another brush. This one will do. And I am going to sort of lighten the top. Like that. Put some more blue there. Bring it down. So it's all nice and sort of joined up. Put some white in there as well. Like that. Also do some on the bottom. And then lighten it up. and have it so dark. Okay, that's not too bad. Can you see it? And that's what it looks like. Okay, now we'll dry that. Okay, it's not too bad. Right, so we've got that. There it is there. We've got the sky, and we've got the sea. And look at it, is in a prism of an a oval shape. Now we've got our clouds here. I think that would look good up there somewhere. And then we've got our birds, which we'll have to cut out as close as we can to it. Very windy here in Sydney. It's very, very windy. Everything's flying out of the bins. I noticed my neighbour had to get her bin and fix it up because it blew open. And I have a sailcloth on the back of my porch, and that is blowing like crazy. Alright, now let's see if we can put these birds in the sky like that. Of course the paint's a little bit tacky. I can hold it down with it like that, but I do want to cut these clouds out a little bit smaller again. Let's see. Right, let's see if we can get the clouds on. We'll bring the seagulls down a bit and put the cloud up there. I'll just have a look what it looks like. Let me see. I think the seagulls are good there. Let me just move the clouds around, see what we can do with that. Let me turn it over. It's hard to know how the cloud fits on. Oh, that looks a bit better. Okay, I think that's a wrap. Okay, we're going to get a matte medium on this to glue it down, and I'm going to use a Mod Podge. I'm going to use an old brush. This one will do. And I'm going to start with the clouds first. I'm going to put it on the paper, and then I'm going to put it on the pebble. And then I'm going to put it down. Like that. And then I'm going to go over it. Make sure it's all stuck down. You don't want it to come up. There we go. That's down. There we go. Where is it? Right. I'll just go back over it, make sure everything's down. Because it is so easy. Right, to me, it's pretty much down. Can't see that? Okay. Let's put on our seagulls. And I might just leave it in place there and just put some Mod Podge down like that. Okay, there we go. Now let's just put that down. Yep. I think that's down pretty much well. Let's have a look. Let's see if the camera focuses. It's not doing it today, is it? There we go. It is focusing. Just took its time. Well, I can see how close that is, how much the paper's up. So if you can see that, try and put it down. Use your finger. Don't be scared. Let me just see if I got it. Still there. It's barely noticeable because the camera picks up everything there. It's barely noticeable on the rock. Okay, I think I've got it. Mainly. So that's what it's starting to look like. It's got some clouds, which I'm going to touch up with some blue. I'll just put that away. That is my Mod Podge, which I'll use. Now I'm going to use some blue on this. Just get a bit of water, bit of white, bit more white. Now I'll just touch up a little bit of blue in the clouds, not much, just a bit. Just a little bit. Right, that's good. Now the birds, I am going to use a bit more white and sort of make them whiter. Right, that doesn't look too bad. Don't want them that white. Okay, a bit like that. So the birds are a bit white, the clouds are a bit bluer. I know up close it seems like the paper's all scrunched up, but you really can't see that because that is magnified so much that you're picking up all the little bits and pieces, and we don't want to do that. Okay, I think that's pretty good.
You know, Alan.
Right, I'm back. I just want to wait for a sec. Here's what I've finished. Now I have put some Mod Podge gloss on that, 2 coats. And I've finished it. There we go. So it's got the cloud there and the seagulls and the sea and the sky, and it's been Mod Podged. And there we go. That's our little rock. Now you can do almost anything. I have noticed Giselle has actually put flowers, made some beautiful flower ones. I wouldn't mind making a few of them. But I did think about getting a big rock and putting it out the front of my house, at the front of the door, and doing something pretty with it like that, and sit it at the front door so when people pass or people visit, they can see the rock, and it would look pretty. So, okay, until I see you next time, bye for now. Please take care, everyone, particularly on the roads. See you soon.